All right, I'm going to start recording this part three of Murfs Quick Hits. I'm going to head over to Podbean right now and I'm going to hit the old live button and see what we got going on. Maybe somebody will pop on. All right, listen up, guys. Hey, check it out here. You are listening to Murph's Quick Hits. Murph's Quick Hits has been taking off the last couple of days. I noticed since we put the Keep Talking 365.info. That is our website. And I've noticed lately, since I put the website out there, people are stopping onto the website, clicking on the Murph's Quick Hits there, and our reviews are going up and up and up. So I really appreciate that, guys. Please pass the word on to your friends because all these quick hits are going to be coming quick, quick, quick. Maybe 5 out of the 7 days a week, I'm going to be able to get one in, but I'm finding that when I get home from work after building New York City is probably the best time for me to do it because I'm a little bit energized still from being on the train. Also, I want to let you guys know tonight that we are going to be expanding. That's right, we're expanding. So, as you know, we have the Murph and E Dub show, right? As you know, we have Shooting the Breeze. As a whole, we are Keep Talking 365. So, all of our information is going to be through keeptalking365.info. So, all three of us have decided to put out here and there some quick stuff, meaning 5 to 15 minute long little quick hits like my Murph Quick Hits. You know, Josh from the show that we do, Shooting the Breeze. Josh is going to do shoes shots. And I don't know, wherever Josh's mind is at that day, he's probably going to put something out there. And Josh always says a lot of smart things. So you might want to tune into that. And those are all going to be quick. So when all those quick hits like the shoes shots and E-dubs. Now, E-dubs from the Murph and E-dubs show. You know, Eric loves to eat. The guy knows everything about food. He's also very picky. So, but the fact of the matter is, he's been wanting to do this for a long time. He's got his Facebook page now, E Dubs Eats. Anybody out there listening, anybody listens to this podcast, anybody sees this video, go check out E Dubs over there on Facebook at E Dubs Eats. He's going to do his little quick hits too. He's going to call it E Dubs Eats. I know I've said it a couple of times, but they say when repetition is the best way to get the word out. Even though it sounds annoying, repetition like keep talking 365.info, keep talking 365.info. All right, so why are we here? We're here because of these Murph Quick Hits. Now, I want to talk about this for a second. Can somebody call the police department for me and get me a welfare check on the New York Mets? Now, as I described a couple of days ago in my Murph's Quick Hits, that they're up, they're down, they're sideways. I don't know what's going on. What is going on? I stopped watching, admittedly. That's why I'm looking for the welfare check. Whoever the precinct is over there in Queens, see if they're in the building, see if they're not in the building. I don't even know if they're on the road. I know they're playing Texas. I know Scherzer got booed. So I'm assuming that they are in Citi Field because, to be honest with you, I really have not been checking in on my Mets lately like I should. So all the local police departments, maybe the state troopers, maybe somebody could give me a welfare check on the New York Mets because all I heard the other day on Sports Talk Radio is, the Mets are thinking of trading Pete Alonso. What was I saying the other night? I don't care what you guys do as a New York Mets. I know I haven't been watching. I know something's going to happen because I'm not watching. I'm going to wake up one day and they're going to say, oh my God, they're in it for a wild card right now. But you know what, though? It's probably not going to happen. But anyway, what is this rhetoric about trading Pete Alonso? We're not trading Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso, what? Listen, you play this game to win. You play this game not to make friends, but not to make enemies, to play with the people that you have the best, let's see, chemistry with, or the people that you know, we'll see what happens with this team. Because you know what, though? The single most thing that you cannot do is there's two things that you need to do going into next season, I think, as a Met fan. I think, one, you need to put that C on Francisco Lindor's jersey. He needs to be the captain, okay? Not Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor. He's got a good rhetoric with both sides. He's got the players that don't speak English. He's got the players that speak English. He's got the entire team. He's always the guy on the steps. He's always the guy greeting. Even when he wasn't playing well in the beginning of the year, he always stepped in and played positive. You know what? Now he's batting 250 or above. He's had a good season, and he's ready to go in next year. Guys, Steve Cohen, let's do this. Let's have a fresh start next year. We got all this young talent coming in. Give Francisco Lindor that C. Let him wear that captain jersey. I know David Wright was our last so-called captain. I understand. David Wright, sympathizer, maybe, maybe not. It just sucks that David Wright got injured when he did, and he had all those back problems because who knows where he might have went. But right now, David Wright has all the records, most of the records that count as as a New York Met. But Pete Alonso's going to break every single one of those records and more. This guy is going to hit so many home runs. I don't care if he bats 230 going in. You know why? Because they got to surround him with people that can hit. Okay. Nimmo started hitting towards the end of the year here. McNeil started hitting towards the end of the year. But it just seems like the Mets can't get out of their own way. And I know I wasn't going to do this quick hits on the Mets, but they just get me so crazy. My blood starts boiling that I just have to start talking about them. So I'm going to end this Mets rhetoric and go into the Jets in a second because the Mets, somebody do a welfare check on them because I'm not going to watch tonight. I know they won last night, but if somebody could do a welfare check for me, I want to find out how my New York Mets are doing. Okay. And last thing, do not trade Pete Alonso. We're not trading him. Okay. Thank you. Give Francisco Lindor the captain. Do not trade Pete Alonso. Two things. Next, the New York Jets. Now, I said that Aaron Rodgers should not play against the Giants. Now, preseason football means absolutely nothing. And I want to quote the good old Joe Beningo, okay? It's like non-alcoholic beer. Why bother, okay? I don't know, for my other friends, whatever. I'll go into, I'm not going to say anything. It's like CBD or THC, it's like the preseason aspect of football. It's so boring to me. And I understand that a lot of people watch it. I understand it sells a lot of tickets. There's 4 games. And I understand people are still watching. I guess they're Aaron Rodgers, I didn't want to play, but you know what, though? I watched the game, cringing every time he got that snap, and you know what? He looked very comfortable. He looked like he had a little good rapport with the offense. But you know what, though? I didn't see that there. Where I did see that was we're watching Hard Knocks. Now, I'm 3 episodes into Hard Knocks. Now, Hard Knocks is actually where I'm kind of getting my Jets information from because, like I said before, I'm really not watching preseason football. I did watch Aaron Rodgers, a couple of plays. He looked pretty smooth going forward, and it's going to be fine. Garrett Wilson looks great. Breece Hall, guy's a maniac. I didn't see him play the other night, but going forward, they say he's going to be ready. He's flying through the defense. So listen, going into week 1, the New York Jets have told me this right now, going into 3 episodes of Hard Knocks, okay? Talking about Commanders, okay? We have one that spoke so highly that he's a commander, okay? Quinn Williams. Now listen, guys, I didn't mention him last week, okay? Because I forgot. I was on Murfs quick hits. I was just blah, 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 going through everything like I normally do, but I actually put a little thought into this. Let's talk about him having 15 to 17 sacks this year, okay? This defense is going to play at such a high level this year that it's going to actually surprise some people. Because I know Jet fans say every single year, this is our year, this is our year, this is our year. It's always thinking that's this year. No. But you know what, though? This is actually the year. I'm 51 years old, guys. I had 1986 Mets on my resume, or you say to hang your hat on, as far as championships for my teams. Well, I do have another team that's got a couple of championships, and that's going to be my next Murph's Quick Hits. But anyway, the New York Jets, this season or next year, it's got to be a Super Bowl bound, or it's got to be at least a championship this year and a Super Bowl next year. Aaron Rodgers, watching Hard Knocks, looks very, very confident. A, that's A. B, he looks like he's in tune with the offense. Okay, the guys seem to like him. Okay, they're kind of starstruck by him a little bit, because listen, the guy's 38 years old. He's been around the league a long time. He's a Super Bowl champion. He's got the ring to prove it. And I think he's got something else to prove from one Brett Favre, who made his little journey over here, when he left Green Bay. And you know what he did for us? Nothing. All right. So I think maybe in the back of his head, maybe, you know what, though? He has a little something to prove when it comes to being better than Brett Favre. So you know what, though? What better a spot to come than Aaron Rodgers coming here and winning a Super Bowl in New York? Guys, it hasn't been done in over 50 years. Okay. I'm on this planet 51, and I've never seen a Jets Super Bowl. Never in my life. I said the other day, the 1998 team was the closest thing I've probably seen to a Super Bowl team, and they got ousted in the first round. So listen, this year, New York Jets, Murph's Quick Hits, let's go for a Super Bowl. Let's not lollygag, and let's not say we got to do this, we got to do that. We're ready right now. This defense is hungry. Quinn Williams, 15 to 17. You admitted, you heard that little thing on Hard Knocks last week. I actually kind of like that, the 5 stages. You said to your coach the other day that you're a commander. That means you're going to command everything on that field. So you better get those guys going all the time, kick them in the ass, and let's have this defense, one of the best defenses the history of football has ever seen. Because on the offensive side, Aaron Rodgers is going to have those young kids going. He's going to have them moving. He's going to have them catching balls. He's going to throw it all over the place. Reggie Cobb may even come off the bench, maybe as a 3 or 4, and catch a couple of balls for his old buddy. Now, listen, the Jets, Super Bowl bound this year or next year. I won't be that upset if it's this year, but you got to go to the championship. Next year or this year, this is all we got, guys. All right? So let's hear it. Okay, let's go New York Jets. And you know what, though? I'm really excited for one, Breece Hall to come back. Watching the videos on him. Guy looks like he's lightning fast. Him and Dalvin Cook, let's go, guys. Offensive line, you looked really shitty last year, okay? Now, this year going forward, you have a lot to protect. You have 2 top-notch running backs. You have a dynamic Hall of Fame quarterback that you need to protect with your life because I know that he knows the rules and he's going to take care of you guys if you take care of him. You have an absolute star in number 17, Garrett Wilson, out there at wide receiver, who Aaron Rodgers is going to put into the Hall of Fame. That kid is going to be so good. I know it's not good to project, and I know I have egg on my face a lot of times when I do project. But you know what, though? That's what sports talk shows are all about. I'm projecting. Number 17 is going to have a kick-ass year. All my fantasy football players out there, Garrett Wilson might be a very high pick on the wide receiver rack. And I know a lot of people don't think so because it's a New York Jet, but listen, it's not some schmo throwing in the ball, okay? Speaking about schmoes, number 3, and I'm going to end the Murphs quick hits with this, okay? Watching Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers together during Hard Knocks, during that other show on SNY that I don't remember the name of, there is a camaraderie there. There is a ball-breaking aspect. There is a joking around. There is a, come on, kid, watch and follow me. There's a shut up, kid. It's time to, time to focus, not time to joke. I think Zach Wilson is somewhat enamored with Aaron Rodgers, and I think Aaron Rodgers let him know that let's be comfortable, and I'm going to turn you into a guy like me who followed Brett Favre for so many years. So how about 3 years from now, Zach Wilson's a top-notch quarterback because he watched the best, and you have 1, maybe 2 Super Bowls under your ring. And now you go forward, and the Jets become a dynasty like the New England Patriots did, okay? Now, Jet fans, it's in our nature to get crazy like I'm getting right now. So you know what, though? Let's get a JETS going out there. Anybody listen? There's nobody listening live, but anybody drops in on this podcast, keep talking 365.info. We'll have all the Murph quick hits instantly loaded up to that website. Make sure you go down and subscribe. There's a button up there. If you go to the top menu, drop down and hit our podcast. You'll go to the podcast website, which will give you all of our podcasts. Shooting the Breeze, Keep Talking 365, and the Murph and E. Dub Show. Now, 2 things about the Murph and E. Dub Show while I'm going out of here, okay? Murph and E. Dub Show, episode 42, coming Friday night, 8 o'clock. That's 1. 2, all the way from Seattle, my friend, Mike Gent, die-hard Seattle Mariners fan. We met on vacation in Mexico last year, and the guy is a legit Seattle Mariners fan. And like Met fans, like a lot of fans, he has been waiting a long time, okay? He has a star named Julio Rodriguez over there in Seattle, and he's going to come on Friday night with me and Ian Dubs and discuss why the Seattle Mariners are such a phenom for winning so many games towards the end and not selling the bag, as my son says, like a lot of other teams did. So come check us out on Friday night, and this is Murph Quick Hit, guys, okay? Come to our page, like it, go to our YouTube page, like it, follow it. Let's all get all those social media things going because that's how we're going to get anywhere, guys. We got to have likes, follows. This day and age, that's what it is. Next Quick Hits is going to be about music, so stay tuned. I hope that was high energy enough, guys. Like I said, I'm going to continue this video for a second. Keep Talking 365 is going to start taking off a little bit more, okay? We got the Murph and E. Dub Show. We got Shooting the Breeze, which me and Josh are going to get back to real soon. And from that, we have 3 shows this morning because I was talking to somebody a couple of weeks ago, and it's no secret that the secret to promotion is getting stuff out there every day, getting your content out there every day, people seeing your face out there, you talking about stuff, interesting stuff, because you're going to find your niche. So you know what, though? Every single day on our podcast, we are going to be doing Murph's Quick Hits. We're going to be doing shoes shots. we're going to be doing eDubs Eats. So all three of those are going to instantly load up to our website, keeptalking365.info. I don't know why I keep messing it up. I came up with it. So it's keeptalking365.info. So all of our quick hits and all of our shoe shots and all of our eDubs Eats are going to instantaneously load up to our site. So these quick hits are only going to be between 3 to like 15, 20 tops, and it's only going to be us. And we're going to loop you right in, because as soon as you click on that Murfs quick hits or any one of it, it's going to bring you right to our website. And guys, follow our shows. That's how we get noticed. Follow our shows. I think our content is getting pretty good. We're putting our heads together, and I think we're getting a lot more confident, a lot more better. So keep following and keep liking, guys. Also, don't forget about our YouTube page. That's Keep Talking 365 at YouTube. All right, guys? That's where all the videos are going to be. So, all right, keep liking, keep following, guys. We'll see you soon.